Hi guys, in this episode I'm going to be sorting my dahlias out, and I'm going to start doing I'm going to plant some more money makers, because the money makers that are in the tray what I planted a couple of weeks ago haven't fired. We're going to, hopefully if we get some time, we're going to go at planting some shallots. After that, we'll have a look at the seeds, what are germinating in the greenhouse. I'll take you up to the top greenhouse and show you what I'm going to be doing in there. We'll have another look at that rhubarb, see how it's going on, and then we'll be back in here and we'll do a roundup, and we'll get to give a couple more guys a shout who I think are very worthy of a mention on the Allotments channels, and they're worth going and having a watch. I say entertainment, that's all I consider these guys. There's no Pacific order. Like I say, we're at number 7 and 8 today, so let's get round the plot, show you what I'm doing. Well, in fact, we're going to be going out now. When I finish here now, I'm going to show you the dahlias, so watch this space, folks. Let's get out there and get doing something, okay? Guys, what you're looking at there is 15 dahlias, so you're probably counting 13, but there's 3 in that one. This is what I'm growing this year. I'll just give you a quick scan across them all. I'm going to go over to this one. Well, there's the first 15 dahlias. Like I said, remember there's 3 in that one there, and I've got another 8 inside my shed what I grew last year. Now I'm sure you're not going to watch me plant all 18 of these, or all 15 of these I should say, but yeah, I'm going to get stuck in and get them planted and get them in the greenhouse. That's how I brought them on last year. Once they start to come up to about 6 inches high, 7 inches high, I plant them out then, and that's it. Don't have to do any more, just water them. So you watch this space, guys. I'll show them you in the greenhouse when I've done it all. Catch you in a bit. Right guys, all done. They've all been potted, 15 of them. Now I've got there's 8 more left to pot, but I'm going to give them do them another day. So there we go, we've got all 15, all potted, all labelled. Most important, labels saying what they are. I haven't put the bloody colours though, there's a bit of fun, but who cares, at least I know what they are anyhow. So yeah, sorry about the wind, it is a bit wishy-washy, it's very strong winds today. But yeah, I'm going to give them a drink of water and then put them in the greenhouse. So catch you later, folks. Right guys, it's that time. Going to start planting my shallots into the ground. It's quite simple really how I do it. I'm going to give you a quick tip. I'm going to pan the camera down, so you're going to have to bear with me. Now, as you can see, this board here, on this board it's got marks every 6 inches. So basically what I'm going to do is set these out now to where 12 inches apart. So obviously you can get 6 in a row here. So now the trick is planting them. So shallot, obviously the ground here is so soft, it's just simple pushing, cover over, pushing, cover over. Again here, I don't know you'd be able to see this in this shot, but all it is, push them in the ground, not damaging the roots, because the ground, I mean, just watch this soil here, you know what I mean? Right, you bucket along. getting old. Need one of these for my knees. And handles so I can get back up. Right, so what I do now is then put out a different type of shallot. These are French shallots that I'm sticking in at the moment. So I move it about 8 inches apart. These are 12 inch apart here, but I'm going to do them 8 inches apart here. And simple again. And all it is, push in, cover over, push in, cover over. I'm actually using my hands to push it into the ground, my fingers, so I'm not forcing them in. Come along here. Oh. And we'll do the same here. I'm probably out of camera shot now. So I'm going to do that procedure right the way up to the garlic. And then we'll show you something else. I'm just trying to alter the camera there. Bloody, this stand's terrible. I really need to get a couple of my good stands out, but yeah, so I'm going to continue with this, and then we'll have a look at the seedlings and see how they're going on. Right, see you in a bit, folks. I'm going to continue doing this. Well guys, here we are again with these money makers. Now them last lot didn't fire, so let's just sprinkle a few about a bit, because some of them are a bit close. I'm just going to spread some of this over the top of them now. Sorry about the shaky camera, but I am shaking the buggers. Give them a light sprinkling of this verve. Got more on bloody everywhere else than I've got on it. Right, I think that's covered them all. What I'm going to be doing now, give them a light. I'm pushing them, just gently pressing down so the seeds actually come in contact with the soil. Now I want to put some. Obviously, I've just got a label made here. What they are, I don't know if you can see that. A bit of a spider really, but it does say money maker. So we're going to be sticking that there. And when it's all done, we're going to stick that on top of it, and hopefully we'll get some money makers this time. There they are, 60p. Unbelievable. Pretty cheap Wilcos. So hopefully these lot will fire this time. I'm just going to give them a quick watering in a minute, and yeah, put them under this this cloche what I've got here, this polystyrene, a bubble wrap I should say. And we'll soon find out in about 12 days whether they germinated or not. Like I said, this is the second time I've attempted to get these seeds from Wilkinson's to fire. Right, moving on to next packet of seeds. Be straight back. Okay, in the last segment I showed you me planting my dahlias. Now I actually got 3 more dahlias, and I've realised I've got over 30 different types of dahlia, different colours. Now they're all labelled there, they're all inside the greenhouse, they're going to stay there until they start to shoot, and then they're going in the cold frame, and around about May they'll be going out into the beds. There's more dahlias over here. I've got another 8 dahlias to plant, and I've seen 4 more dahlias that I like, and I'm going to get them as well, because I do love dahlias. And I've also been getting a lot of marigolds as well, because marigolds is another favourite flower of mine. Now as for the seedlings, the pat choy's coming up now fine. The lettuce here, I forget which, I think this is Cos. There's 2 different Cos lettuces, so this is a Cos lettuce. We'll come on to these 2 in a second. Then you've got the Greyhound the Golden Acre, and you got Golden Acre, you got Cobra, Niagara, cabbage, you got Cos lettuce, and you've also got iceberg lettuce here. They're not looking too clever, but you know, they're getting a bit leggy apparently. But there's loads up coming up, so once they all start to come up, I'll be picking them out as well. I've got all of the pots, little pots to pot them on. The broad beans, I've repotted them. They're doing excellent. Coming on here, you got to come to the broccoli. Again, it's leggy, but I can actually plant them at least half depth in the new pots, I should say. And it's just space that I'm short of at the moment. These two trays here, these was the money maker. Now they've not fired, and nor have the cucumber. I'm giving the cucumber a bit more chance, but these ones haven't fired. So what I've done, I've come along and I bought some more money makers, and I planted these yesterday. They're in the tray here, so these have all been planted out. So maybe 2 weeks before they start to germinate. In this one here, now I've got a load of these trays at home, and again I've got all peppers in. So I brought these peppers down here. I'm going to be growing these on this allotment. The others are what are at home will be growing in my other greenhouse. Now you can see here, the first of the seedlings have come up. They're Joe super long. There's just one fired. Now if I only get one, I'll be happy, because next year I'll have thousands of seeds to grow on. Now all these are my own seeds, what I've been growing over the last 3 or 4 years. So I've just put these in now, and these are all chilies and peppers. So I'm going to put the lid back on here, even though it's very warm in this greenhouse today. Got a load of bog rolls here. They will become apparent in the next couple of weeks, what I'm going to be doing with them. So I've got a lot of pots and also plant pots and trays and you name it. These all need to come out of here. I've got a shed I'll be dumping them in. Let's have a look at the temperature. The temperature today is 86.9 degrees, and it was 30 degrees last night in here. But like I said, I've got all the covers on here, and I've been covering them. See, the covers are there, and I've been putting this bubble wrap over the top and wrapping them up in bubble wrap, and it's working as well. It's keeping them, well, obviously the seeds are actually germinating, so it's working. I don't know if you've noticed in this greenhouse here, there was a fence. It's disappeared. I've actually put that in the shed. So I'm going to put everything back together in here, and we're going to flick over to the other greenhouse. I want to show you what's happening up there. Right, I'm going to put all these away now, so I'll see you in a bit. Right guys, let's go and have a look in this greenhouse here. Oh look, all them bloody wicker fences have all gone to what was in the bags. They're in a, like I said, the shed at the back of the allotments. As you can see, there's only 10 buckets in here at the moment in this greenhouse. There will be 20 of these buckets. I've got all the compost. All I'm waiting for now is St. Patrick's Day, and then I'm going to start showing you how I prepare all my potatoes. That's how I should get 20. I get 9 in this side, 9 in this side here. I'll put 2 up here. All these then will stay in here until about the middle of May, or maybe the start of May. Then there's a place on the allotments where they're going. Once they've all come up and I've got them to the top of the buckets, I'll be taking them out. Hopefully by then there'll be no frost, and they'll be okay outside like they were last year. Now, the last video I posted a link up for where you can get these 30 litre buckets, and everybody was very interested in where I got them from. Now there was one of the links that I posted was it was out of date, and they said it was out of sale. They didn't have any left, but it was an old link. So what I did is I reposted that link. Now they do sell them. They've still got thousands of these buckets. But I thought when I saw that and it said they sold out, I thought, well, hang on here a minute. I better go and order another 10. So I ordered another 10, and within 2 days of me ordering them, they were there at the house. So they're there now, so I've got 50 buckets in total. I've got as many as Brendan has. Now I've got 40 of these 30 litre buckets, and I've got 10 25 litre buckets. I'll show you them another time, but as you can imagine, I'm going to be inundated with lots and lots of buckets and not much space. They're going to take a lot of filling as well, all these buckets. So I've ordered, well, I've actually got I'd say 60% of the compost that I need to fill them, and that's 6 125 litre bags, and then I've got a load in there as well, what I'm going to be using in that. I'm going to mix it all together, but I say we're about 2 weeks away from putting my spuds in, so my first and my second earlies. The main crop goes in a bit later, not much later mind, but yeah, I've actually cleaned this up now, so you can actually walk all the way down here. I'm pretty chuffed really. I've got my new stylish yet affordable welly bobs. Paid I think it was 10 quid on a car boot. I've got a brand new liner for 15 quid, and these things are like 85 quid, 90 quid. They're a fishing boot, thermal, although saying that I won't be needing thermal wellies in a bit because the temperatures are starting to rise now. Well, there we go. That's the greenhouse, all tidied. I'm waiting for the spuds. Like I say, spuds, I get them to a certain height, they'll come out, and then I'll put my tomatoes in here. As you know, as you saw early in the winter there, I had a load of lettuce in here. These were hotbeds, and you can look at what's happened here now. If you look at how it's dropped down now, if you look at the earlier videos, this compost was 2 inches higher. It's dropped down. Now what was happening is the horse manure, what was inside here, was eating these beds up. That's why I had decent lettuce. So now it's all rotted down. And what I will be doing is turning them over, putting new compost in, and then I'll be growing me tomatoes straight into this ground eventually, after the potatoes have come out. So there we go. That's the second of my greenhouses sorted out now. And that whistle what you just heard then, no, it's not a 3-minute warning. It's telling me it's coffee time, so I'm off. See you in the other greenhouse where the chair is. Well, here's the latest on the rhubarb. As you can see, it's coming on a treat now. Doesn't take long for it to come up, a bit of sunshine. Soon have me rhubarb crumble with me custard. Not far away now, folks. Right guys, like I say, this video has been put together over a couple of days. In the first clip, you get to see the dahlias. Now, what I didn't say in that clip was I've got more dahlias. You see 15 planted, but I can assure you I've planted a lot more. I've planted around about 18 in total. I've still got another 8 to plant, and I'm seeing 4 more that I haven't got, so I'm going to be going for them as well. I love dahlias. Something about dahlias, my granddad used to grow them, and his garden used to be just full of all these different coloured dahlias. It was absolute fantastic, his garden. And I think that's where I got the dahlias from. And he used to keep, what was the others, marigolds as well, all different marigolds. So you probably see my plot last year, which is full of dahlias and marigolds. So you can see where I actually, where I'm coming from here with my flowers, basically my granddad. So yeah, you get to see the dahlias. You get to see me plant some more money makers. Them ones didn't fire, so they might. I'm going to leave them. They might fire, they might not fire. If they fire, fair dues. If they don't, no big loss, because I planted some more. You see that little clip where I'm planting them. It's a bit of a nitwam purr when I'm trying to hold the camera and try to sprinkle that bloody Johniness. It's horrible, that stuff, but plants seem to grow well in it, so I mean, it might be horrible, it might be messy, but if the bloody plants come up in it, you use it, don't you? So I went and bought another 3 bloody bags of that, because it worked. So yeah, you get to see that. Then you get to see the seeds, the seedlings coming along. They're getting a bit leggy, so I'm going to have to start planting them. And I can get away with planting the brassicas it's about half the depth of the stem, because you can actually plant, they're like a tomato, you can plant them deeper and they get stronger. So you get to see all the seedlings. What you don't get to see is me planting the rest of the plants. I said I was going to show you me planting some more seeds. Well, the seeds that you don't see are all the chilies and the peppers, and the more cucumbers. I was given a pack of cucumbers. There's a clip in it which shows you the cucumbers, what was actually given. I don't know if it's going to be in. I'm not too sure if I'm going to put the bugger in yet. But yeah, it shows you there's like 100 of these cucumbers in a pack. Now I paid like, I think it was £2.50 for 6 seeds, and in this pack there's 100 bloody seeds. So you know, can't fathom it out really. Oh, and I get a couple of pumpkin seeds as well, so I planted them as well. Just a friend he come over. In fact, I had to stop this video about early on in the week, because I was doing the video and he come up behind me and he said, "Look, I've got some seeds here, Matt." So anyhow, he gave me these seeds, but I went and said, "Well, look, if someone comes and gives me some, I cannot let them go away without me giving them something back." So what I did was I give him the broad beans, what was on the floor there. I just wanted to shut of them because they're too big, and I want all my broad beans, as you saw in the seed trays there, they're all about this big now, and I want them all uniform, all the same size basically. I suppose it's the OCD, is it OCD? OP, whatever, you know what I mean. But I like everything in lines and all straight and all the same size. So anyhow, I give him them. I said, "Go and plant them, mate." And also, yeah, so he gave me these seeds, so I've planted them as well. Like I say, you see me planting my shallots as well. Now I've got this chair what I'm sat on also acts as like a kneeling stool as well, with handles. Brilliant for like I suffer from severe arthritis right through my body and my spine, unbelievable pain. And it helps me get down on the floor, you know, kneel down like, to put the seeds in. So you get me to see me putting the shallots in. I say the soil's so soft, it just sinks straight into it. It might be a bit too soft really, but I did compact it down later. So yeah, watch your space with them. There's 2 different varieties of shallots. I do mention in the video what they are. Then we get a look at the new greenhouse, the top greenhouse. I've cleared it all out now, as you saw in the video. All them fences and what have you are all in the shed at the back of the chickens now. I just haven't got time, and I was just having ideas what to do with them. Now I bought them thinking I could use them. I still can use them, but I just haven't come up with an idea what I can use these things for. They're like 3 meters long, 1.5 meters high, and they're bamboo sort of things. I've got 3 of them now. The only reason why I bought them because I've saw them in B&Q for like 36 quid a piece, and I paid 10 quid for 3 of them. So, you know, 100 quid's worth of fencing for a tenner. I just couldn't resist it, so I bought them without having a thought to what I'm going to use them for. I had some idea I was going to put them around the chickens to shelter them from the wind, but it's not been too bad actually, and the chickens are okay. So yeah, I moved them out. So I cleared the greenhouse as you see, and I tell you, we're only about a week or so away now from doing another video, and it'll just be on the spuds. I will do all my spuds, so if you're about, have a nosy. You see how I plant my spuds. So I've got 50 bloody buckets to plant, 30 litre buckets. Well, 40 30 litre buckets and 10 25 litre buckets. So, and what do we go after that? Yeah, oh, that rhubarb. Like I said, I've thrown that clip in just to show you how it's growing. It's growing a couple of inches a bloody week. In fact, 3-4 days, it's almost doubled. So yeah, there we go. Right then, that brings me to the two guys I want to give a shout to today. Now we're talking, I think it's number 7 and it's number 7 and number 8. Now the first guy is Ian Nocton of Raised Beds Allotments. This guy, I've never seen anyone as happy as this guy. He's so happy. Good God, he must be on Prozac or something. So happy. But he's a great guy, and he's an ex-landlord apparently, and he does his own brews as well. I've noticed him throwing a few home brews together. Now, it's absolutely no use to me because I don't drink, but it's very interesting watching him do these videos. And I just watched him in his a couple of videos ago, spreading that horse muck all over. Good God, he's shifted some stuff there, I can tell you. Worked really hard with that plot. Your plot is absolutely lovely, mate. I mean, all your lines, all your paths are all perfectly straight. Fantastic. You got a fantastic plot there. Well deserved round of applause there, matey. That's how I like to see allotments, nice and tidy. I really do. I mean, hats off to him. And he's got, I think he's got about 1,300 subscribers, and I would have thought he'd have a lot, damn sight more than that actually. Fantastic bloke, like I say. Raised Beds Allotments, go and watch him. I'll post a link to one of his videos. I tell you, he's really good. He knows what he's talking about, and yeah, you might even like his beer brewing. Me not so much, but it's interesting. I will say it's really interesting. Number 8. Now this guy again, he must be on Prozac. This guy. These guys are so happy all the time. I mean, they must have cracking wives. Now this other guy, what I'm going to met is Aaron. Aaron's Allotments. I mean, talk about that laugh of his, unbelievable. Now he's just got a new plot, hasn't he? He's just been given a full plot, it's a belting plot. He's been working at it, and I think it was last video he went back to his old allotments to get some of his stuff. I tell you, mate, if it was me going back to my old allotments, I'd be bringing everything back with me, because you can always use it. You find a use for it, you'd probably be kicking yourself when you leave stuff there and you think, bugger, I've got to go and buy this again in a couple of weeks' time. I'm forever doing that. I mean, it means giving stuff away, and then 2 weeks later I'm desperate to get it, and I can't get it anywhere, especially with scaffolding boards. It's my nightmare, that. I give so many scaffolding boards away, then I need one, and I can't get one anywhere. So, you know, if I was you, Aaron, get a lot of it in that car and get it back to your plot, mate, because you will need it. I mean, this lad, he's got 800 subscribers. I don't understand why he's only got 800 subscribers, because he's absolutely fantastic. Love all his videos, well edited. He knows what he's doing. He reads up on them, unlike myself. I sometimes wing it. I must admit, I know what I'm doing, but showing people, it's very difficult to show people. I'm trying to hold a camera. I don't know how they get to do the, they put in all the seeds and what have you. The tripod I've got is, well, it's not a tripod, it's a stake with a clamp on top of it. So what I do need to do is get a proper tripod for all my cameras. I must have about 8 cam recorders, top quality cam recorders, and 1 stand for all of them. So anyhow, the 2 guys I've plugged to this week, like I say, Ian Nocton and Aaron. Now, you really want to get over there and watch these guys and subscribe to them. So that's it for today. Like I say, the next video will be all about the spuds, and more bloody spuds. So from Weaste Allotments, au revoir for now, folks. See you soon.